No.
Oh, yes.
Well, there's 90s Prowlers.
This is the Brothers Card Watch Bar. You will subscribe. All right, here we are, Patty. Episode 11. I can't believe it. It's come so fast.
11 already. So over 3 months we've been doing this bullshit.
Wasting our time for no listeners. Actually, this is the 50 subscriber special, so.
50 sub special. It's mom.
Yeah.
It's all mom. It's all 50 of mom's email accounts.
Mom's got 50 Smurf accounts. So anyway, they finally recalled the 6.2 L87, the big V8, the Chevy small block. I mean, it took long enough. You know how Toyota just recalled that twin turbo V6, right?
Yeah, Toyota made the jump away from the V8s, and they started blowing up.
Yeah, because of like machining debris around the crankshaft or something. They did this after 827.
Basically, the most un-Japanese thing ever that could happen to them happened.
Right, exactly. And they did this huge, massive recall of like 1 million engines after like 800 failures or something like that.
Uh-huh.
How many of these V8s do you think failed before they did the recall? Remember, it was 800 for Toyota.
800 engines?
For Toyota, how many do you think GM took before they did this V8 recall?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
28,000.
More than that.
28,000.
Wait, 28,000 of them failed?
Yeah.
Before they did the recall?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And originally the story was that, there was just rod bearing failures on these things, but, now it's coming out that some of these things have improperly installed wrist pins, and the con rods are just snapping, and really just anything on all sorts of parts of the rotating assembly is just completely failing on these things, and, in huge numbers.
GM notes the connecting rod and/or crankshaft engine components in affected vehicles may have unspecified manufacturing defects.
Right, like they're snapping under normal loads. Yeah.
The hazards. It explodes.
Engine explodes while you're driving down the street, which is not what you want. But yeah, I mean,
that's crazy. So this is the 6.2 that has been the 6.2 forever, right? But I'm sure they've been trying to make it more and more efficient over time, and
of course, yeah. And these have all the displacement on demand and the active fuel management and all that shit, which that always causes these problems. But the 5.7 to 6.2 liter iron Chevy small block has been around for like 80 years now, and it's one of the most reliable platforms of all time. Oh well, leave it to GM to figure out how to fuck it up. Okay, so there's a new 296 Speciale. I heard that the Cars and Bids guys discussed this one earlier, but you're going to tell me why I should be excited about this and not bored to tears like I am with the base one.
With every other new Ferrari?
Right.
Well, I'm not sure that you should be. I'm not really sure yet. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that they brought the Speciale name back.
Yeah, and it looks really cool.
It does look really cool. And I think, look, the 296 is by all accounts the best Ferrari that they make right now. It's rad as hell.
It's got a crotch window.
And this one's got 50 more horsepower. It weighs a couple 100 pounds less.
Yeah.
But it's still all rear-wheel drive. No fucking electric motors in the front bullshit like the SF90.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's still, 860 horsepower to the rear wheels. And more aero. The standard stuff. I think the 296 was a really, really pretty Ferrari, and I think this one kind of looks sort of like the SF90XX thingy. Like it looks a little bit. I don't know, Fast and Furious-y or Novitec. It looks like Novitec made it.
Yeah, at least it's not Mansory.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
Well, they haven't gone that far.
I do like this 2.6 pounds from the block and heads by machining off unnecessary material. Why did you include the unnecessary material in the first place?
Because they knew the Speciale was coming, so they left some hunks on there.
We actually saved 2.6 pounds there.
We take we remove the hunks before yeah, and so
A driver could save 2.6 pounds by taking a real stiff dump right before the track day.
yeah, yeah. You could spend an extra $200,000 for the Speciale, or you could take just a nice
Healthy
big
one.
log.
Oh well, I won't bitch about it too bad. It's definitely cool looking, and I like the green. And any open top mid-engine Ferrari's got to be pretty cool. I just wish it weren't a
Yeah,
hybrid and wish it had a manual gearbox. But they say they're gonna bring one of those back.
yeah. Well, if they do, which they probably still won't, no matter how much Lewis Hamilton wants them to, it'll be part of the Icona series, and it'll be fucking $4 million. So
Right, and you'll have to buy 4 of these in an F80 before you can even get into the
yeah,
office to
you'll
talk
you'll
about
have to have a whole stable full of Puro Sangues first.
it. Puro sangue in every color. So these guys built a really
Now,
complicated Ford M5, huh?
now we're talking. How much of this build series have you watched? Any?
No, but I'm vaguely familiar. So they basically took a couple 4-valve Mustang blocks and joined them together to make a completely custom engine for this, right?
Yeah, I mean it started as like a Triton V10 or whatever they call the V10 that was in the vans and trucks and shit.
Did it?
And then they took yeah, it's a Ford trucks V10 based, and then they used 4-valve heads from a Terminator or something.
Yeah, from a Mustang GT. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
see.
custom machined all that stuff, and it has a fully wild custom exhaust
Wow.
and headers, and these two guys machined all this themselves. I'm pretty sure when this series started, they had like 100 subscribers. Uh, and now they're on the front page of Road Track and Jalop and all this stuff. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
And the most recent video, they took it to the dyno, and it sounds wild.
I can
So I
certainly
don't know if
admire the quality of the work and fabrication that they did there.
it's terrific, and they chose to put it into a Continental. It's just,
Right.
Hey guys, welcome
which
back to the
is
channel.
even more. They could have just put it in a Mustang.
Right. Well, I mean that wouldn't be as cool as doing it into a Continental, right?
No,
mean,
with the Continental was
A
front wheel drive. I believe.
drive
So
Continental. Yeah. Yeah. These ones
yeah,
are.
so they've also swapped in a full Mustang rear end and a GT500 transmission.
Right. I mean that makes sense. Cut it a tranny tunnel going down the middle.
Yeah,
Is that Rich Benoit sitting down there, or is that just some guy?
I don't know who Rich Benoit is.
He's the guy that put the LS in the Tesla. Rich
Oh
rebuilds.
no,
Yeah.
not that, not Rich
Yeah.
Rebuilds. No.
Wow. Yeah, sounds like a V10. That's pretty fucking
He's like
sweet.
Crazy V10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Cars and Bids is selling old cars now. Man,
They've gone to the dark side.
you either die the hero or you live long enough to become the villain, eh, Doug?
Yeah. Well, Doug ain't the CEO anymore. He's the chief car enthusiast or whatever. So
Chief car enthusiast or some other
I think
made-up
that's
title.
yeah, it's his real title. No, he's like Dennis. He was like, I don't want the power. I want the illusion of power, Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants the chair.
Yeah, and the suits came in and said, well, there's no fucking reason we shouldn't be selling old Corvettes. So here we go.
Right. I mean, this C2 resto mod's pretty neat.
It's extremely cool. And quite frankly, I don't know, when Cars and Bids first started out, I feel like they needed to find a niche,
Yeah.
but they had Doug, of course, which is a pretty big leg up when
Right.
it comes to the internet.
Well, yeah, this never would have worked without Doug and his audience.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, Doug's idea of, okay, we're only going to focus on the modern enthusiast cars to find that sort of niche made sense at the time. But
Yeah.
now that they have, 750,000 users and they're doing all this business, like, I don't think it really matters anymore. Just put cool shit on there. It's still going to be curated.
Of course, yeah. I mean, this thing's got 350 grand at Meekum written all over it. I don't even know why it's at Cars and Bids.
Sure, yeah. You should have brought that baby to Indy next week, bud.
Oh
You've
yeah.
done great.
I mean,
What's it at right now?
55.
What do the comments say? Are people bitching about having old cars?
Why are all these old cars on here? So very strange to see a classic on here, but very cool.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Now, that's just what
Awesome
C2
looking. Look at this guy. Awesome looking classic. Is this AI?
It doesn't
Who
say
talks
that's
like that.
It doesn't say that's such a vibe, so I don't think it's AI.
Awesome looking classic is pretty bad though.
Awesome looking classic does give AI. I'll give you that.
What?
There's a Cougar on there.
And then they're just opening up, coming in hot and hard with a Cougar.
Yeah, with the 351 Cleveland up front. Come on back to me.
Say more to me.
Yeah,
He's cleaner than shit too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm an XR7 man myself, but
I thought you were a 19 or what year was your Cougar?
oh, I'm a 2002 Cougar.
Yeah, 2002. The greatest.
Yeah, well that was the best one they ever made.
Of course. What a high quality machine that was.
You could get them with a manual,
Could you really?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I did not know that.
Mine did not come equipped with such. Imagine if it did. I'd be as cool as you.
That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at that. The 4-speed? I don't know, 5-speed, okay. 98 through 2002 Buick. Or it says Cougar.
5-speed V6. Transverse V6 going to the front wheels. How you doing?
How you doing? Look at
that. The doors on that thing weighed about 600 pounds each, dude.
How to install short shifter in your Mercury Cougar. Look at the mods under this one.
Man.
It's got the sniffer for the supercharger that ain't there. And then it's got some sort of a
dude,
Great Wall Motors badge up front.
I mean, you had the most fun first car you could probably have.
Yeah.
But this thing was not far behind.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my 200SX in Fascia.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. And I'd really like to have another one of these, but there's only been like 2 of them that have ever come up on Bring a Trailer. And
yours became a pile of rust in the driveway.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you think happened to the rest of them?
Yeah, I guess you're probably not wrong. And the only ones that have come up have been white.
No purple drags.
No purple drags. They come up so rarely that you can't even select it as a model. It comes up as a Honda ATV.
Man, $6,000.
Yeah, $6,000. And
how much horsepower that hog make?
Oh, I don't know, 140 maybe.
I believe the Cougar's V6 was pumping out at least 180.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, what did I say? 140.
On the ball. Ooh, it looks good in black too.
Yep. Well, it does have the venerable SR20DE engine in there, which all the.
Yes, sir.
All the nerds.
I assume yours was naturally aspirated.
Correct. The DE, not the DET.
Oh, that'd be the Turbski. Okay.
Yeah. And you know, you see it in here in the 200SX slash 180SX, sorry, 240SX slash 180SX slash Sylvia configuration and the longitudinal layout.
Yeah.
But you could also get a transverse, and it was good that way too.
Hey, don't.
All right, let's do the Radwood game. I'm just dying to see what you've selected for your cars here.
I'm not brimming with confidence with my choices.
You are or aren't?
I'm not.
Okay.
But I do love them.
Okay. Well, let's see what you got here. Oh, baby!
Hey, don't.
The Voyager SE Turbo. Now, I remember this one. I remember when this was posted. We were all passing this listing around the office at work.
Yeah, I almost sent it to the pod. Maybe I just forgot to, but it was featured on Cars and Bids, and I saw it immediately. It was like, oh, dude, fuck.
Well deserved.
That is so sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the 5-speed.
But Manny Tranny,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Look at that shift boot.
And of course, very reminiscent of Mom's Caravan. Hers was not the manual, not nearly as highly equipped as this one. This one's turbo.
Yeah. This one's some sort
Turbo
of
manual.
track weapon.
Look at that. Got the burl wood on there.
Oh yeah. What is that, bird's eye maple?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. This thing is so
and the wheels
sick.
are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this whole thing is fantastic.
My buddy Rafe from high school had one of these. I don't know if you ever met him. But his family had a Caravan with a 5-speed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Rafe. Wasn't he in a band you were in or something?
Yeah, a sort of kind of band. We mainly just hung around and jammed, but
Right.
so
I
yeah,
assume
he did
this
have a 5-speed Caravan.
I assume the Shelby engine is a swap.
What? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe this is a special edition.
Special edition Shelby Plymouth Voyager.
Yeah. Oh, hell, didn't stick to it, but it's got the one from the Dodge Omni.
Yeah. Has a Shelby valve cover.
Oh, a Shelby valve cover. Okay, so I'd prefer it that way. It's the stock motor.
Yeah,
that's what you want in there.
Yeah, the GLH is what you're thinking of.
The GLH. Yeah.
Because it goes like hell. That really is.
What that means?
Yeah. That's what it showed for.
That's the most Carroll Shelby shit ever.
It's extremely Carroll Shelby. Yeah, almost as what's the other one? The Shelby Dodge.
Come standard with a cup of chili in the center console.
Oh man, the CSX. This one is the most emblematic of the era for me of the Dodge Shelby era. Is the CSX.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Carroll Shelby Experimental. Look at the notchback on that sumbitch. Come on back to me.
So awesome. Man, dude, that should have been my other car.
Oh man, that would have been a great car for this game.
Fuck.
So you've spent $8,000 on your first car. We'll do my tow car first before we go on to your show car here.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to, because you can't imagine that this thing has much towing capacity.
No, you wanna do
right.
You wanna do the brochure.
So go ahead and pull up my brochure.
Okay, my brochure. Oh, I see you've got me a full PDF here.
Yeah, I had to make sure that I could tow with this thing, and boy, can you. So have a look at the description here. Breakthrough concept, 5 years running. No other minivan provides the agile feeling of front-wheel drive. Though challenged, it remains unequaled. Caravan adopts to your lifestyle quickly with a wide sliding door and swing open liftgate. It's a real crowd pleaser. Available 8 passenger seating and plenty of room to enjoy the ride. For extended versatility, there's even a long wheelbase model. The Grand Caravan.
Is yours a long wheelbase?
No, mine's the sport model, dude. Come on.
That's right, the track weapon.
The power of original thinking.
Yeah, I really admire the advertising back then when like front wheel drive was something you bragged about, you know,
Oh, so great.
for
Look
its
at that.
sporty handling.
Yeah.
All right, get to the part where it's there we go. Look at that. It's got pop-up
How you
camper.
doing?
Is that a
There it
wait?
is.
Is that a no? This is like a what the fuck is
No, it's a
that?
pop-up camper.
It is a pop-up camper?
I think.
Oh, okay. I see. It's like this kind of a thing. It's like a pop-up
Yeah.
tent.
Now
Neat.
there it says. I think. Go up a little bit.
Here?
3,850 pounds.
Oh my God!
Or-
So if the trailer is 2,000 pounds, you better have a Lotus Elise.
What kind of trailer weighs 2,000 pounds?
I mean, most of them a car hauler.
Come on.
Lightweight aluminum trailers can weigh 1,500 to 1,800, while larger steel trailers can be 2,800 to 3,000 pounds or more.
Whew, okay, so I'm gonna have an aluminum one.
Okay, you're gonna have one of those ones that you can get from.
I'll actually be just doing like what they do with the RVs, where you kind of just hook the car to the back of it.
Exactly, like one of these U-Haul type ones. This thing.
Sure.
You got one of these.
Yeah.
The dolly.
Bingo. Yep. Does that work on rear-wheel drive cars?
If you pull it on there backwards, I suppose.
Okay, great. That's why I'm doing that.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, so this isn't gonna work, but we'll let you continue as if it will for now. I'll see how much.
Listen, I deliberately found a very light car.
Okay, well it better be a featherweight for this pig.
I'm
to
not gonna
haul
be
it.
getting there. Not gonna be getting there quick. Plus,
Yeah.
plus the car I got also has a trailer, so
You're hauling two trailers. Your trailer plus trailer.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, so is your sports car is actually going to be hauling the Voyager possibly if you need it to?
Could do.
Well,
Could do.
okay. Well, you know what's not going to have trouble hauling? A La Forza.
I love Forza. Oh man, that's
And
a great.
you know
That's a great selection.
you know what else is going to win at Radwood? A La Forza. And this is a V8 one, so it's not going to have any problem pulling.
No.
This pig has got some fucking thump to her, bud. Let me tell you.
Lush.
And look where it's parked, right outside of a Gucci store, where it belongs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this thing. You want to talk about winning Radwood? I mean, I think I have understood the assignment here. And look at it. It looks brand fucking new underneath. Look
Well,
at that.
no one actually used these things.
I mean, it's got 40,000 miles on it. Somebody used it a little bit. And it's got a Ford powertrain. I mean, I wouldn't trust all the rest of the Italian stuff, but it's got a big Windsor V8 in it. I'm sure it's fine. Look at that
Man.
wood.
La Forza.
I mean, come on. Is La Forza a good choice or not? Give me a. Come
it's a
on.
Damn good choice. Were you just scrolling through stuff, or did you think, oh god, this has got to be the La Forza?
La Forza.
Did you come across it?
I was looking at some other stuff, and then I thought to myself, you know, what would be really great, La Forza. And I was thinking maybe I'll spend 15 grand on a La Forza or something. This thing was $5,850.
$5,000. It
And
was cheaper than the Caravan.
And this is a nice one too. I mean, it's really nice. It's really clean, and yeah, I looked at some other stuff. I'll tell you, I had some other choices.
I had some other choices too, but see,
Yeah.
I
was
was
looking
mine,
at-
I was trying to.
I was looking at
I was
like
trying to-
Range Rover Classic. I had this one in there for a
Sure.
while.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had this teal Bronco or this Prado. I had a teal Bronco that I really liked. Trying to pull that up. There we go. So these were all things I was thinking about, but then when La Forza came to me, I was like, it's got to be La Forza.
I had a Bronco too, and I
Yeah.
found a really cool Celine, like a super minty Celine Fox body. So I was gonna have a OJ Bronco with a Celine Fox body.
Right.
but I couldn't resist the minivan. But all of mine, I tried to pair the manufacturer because I
Yeah.
don't know.
And for a little
I
fun,
thought it was more fun to
and for a
hunt
little
around that way.
fun, I got you some
So,
La Forza brochure as well. Look,
oh, lovely.
look at this camper. It's hauling. I mean, that's a proper
That
camper.
that one appears to be still all like pointing the same direction. The body panels, I mean, whereas yours sort of.
I think this is about as the panel gaps you got from the factory. It is Italian.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. All right, let's see your big boppy here. Let's see, where did I have that? Here we go. Let's scroll down. Oh, holy shit!
Well, let's go.
So it did have a
With
trailer.
the trailer.
Okay, Pat, I can't help but realize that this is a 2000. So not only did you not pick not pick something that can haul, you picked a car that was ineligible for Redwood competition.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Well, there's 90s prowlers. I had to pick this one because it had the trailer. I had
the
another
trailer.
pick. Pretend it's a 96.
Okay, we'll pretend it's a 96. And your link doesn't work either. Oh my god, you've cheated twice. You're hauling with a 4-cylinder Dodge Caravan and you picked a 2000 Prowler. Oh
No,
my
okay.
god. Holy moly.
The Caravan can haul. Plus, I really like this black one.
Yeah, I mean, this one is sweet.
I looked it up. You know how much a Prowler weighs?
How much?
Yeah. What do you think?
I bet it weighs 2,800 pounds.
God damn, that is exactly right.
Well, it's nice and light, that's for sure.
So I figure I got a 1,000-pound aluminum trailer, pop the Prowler on there, and I can pull that.
It's a stick shift. You'll have to granny it a little bit. We'll sacrifice the clutch.
And it'll be fine. We only need to make it to one Radwood where I will win.
I love that this thing, that this is like the tack that it came with. This is just
amazing.
This is just the craziest car ever.
And then I'll have the Prowler trailer pulling behind the U-Haul trailer.
U-Haul trailer. Even though we're gonna have to put the back of the car on the dolly, so you're gonna have to connect the trailer to the front of the car.
Yeah. Do you mind if I put my Prowler trailer on the back of your La Forza?
I have to drag something with my La Forza. I have to drag my car.
But no, my Caravan is a Plymouth, I believe, not a Dodge.
Oh, excuse me. Well, it does have a Carroll Shelby Dodge valve cover on it.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, can I find another Plymouth product to pull this thing with? And I was like, oh shit, a Prowler. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this one was 2000. They're from the late 90s. This is a late model. This is a rare one.
Look, the inboard suspension right next to the battery. Interesting design.
Of course.
On the Plymouth
Where
Prowler.
else would you put it?
Inboard
suspension, though.
Inboard suspension.
How you
That's
doing?
pretty cool. Yeah. How you doing?
I've never seen one in black either. It looks fucking mean as hell. Dude.
And they took
it looks so good.
And they took the mustache off of it.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I kind of like the mustache. It really points out the silliness.
It's so funny. That's like that. They had to put that on there for crash standards. They're like, oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you're good.
I love the idea of driving around with just your brake lines just exposed like this.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so awesome.
Let's go to this one so we can show everyone what the mustache is supposed to look like.
There's the stash.
This is also the correct the correct color here. Prowler purple.
This one's a 99. Yeah.
This
I
Hoobies.
think you know what? I wanted the Prowler purple one.
Yeah.
That was within budget for me, but it was a no sale, so I couldn't get it.
Ah, okay. And Plymouth Prowler is
the
only car I'm aware of that's named for a sex criminal.
Prowler.
Other than the Dodge rapist.
The Dodge Rapist, yeah, from the 60s. That one was a real flop.
Yeah. Nobody bought the Dodge Rapist.
Nobody wanted it.
Okay, moving on. I went ahead.
Okay, what are you towing?
I got a 308.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, I didn't go for the same
Oh,
manufacturer. But I did
yeah,
go
well, how could you? You can't get a LaForza 308.
Yeah. I went for two Italians, though. I mean, look at this thing.
Of course, yeah. I of course wanted a 308, but that's amazing you got that thing for $5,000, that LaForza.
Yeah, $5,000, and then this one.
What a shit box that must be.
43.5. So we got some cash left over.
Yeah, you're well within budget.
Yep, and we might need that leftover cash here since I've got a LaForza and a 308. Something may catch fire.
Yeah, dude, you're not making it to Radwood.
But I mean, look at it. It looks like a clean car. It's got some like little rusty patches on it and stuff, but it's an old Ferrari. Of course it does. See, look, there you go. It's got some minor issues.
Ooh, yeah.
But
it's a little chewed up.
Yeah, but what do you expect? It's a
Look at the
308.
interior seats.
Yeah. I mean,
they look good.
It's a Ferrari.
Hell of a lot better than your fucking S4.
Hey, that RS4 was pretty sweet. If that thing had black seats, you would have never known. You would have never seen the
instead
bus
instead of black mold seats.
Black mold seats. Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna get Legionnaire's disease from this one, at least.
Yeah, no, I mean, $40,000 for a 308. Ew.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little rusty on the control arms. Nothing to be worried about.
Needs some reconditioning, I think.
Yeah, well, this is a perfect car for it.
It's still a vintage and V8 Ferrari. I mean, you got a Ferrari and another car within our $50,000 budget, which I couldn't manage to do.
Yeah, well,
of course I would have done that if I could. But the challenge was not who could get a Ferrari. The challenge was who would win Radwood.
And I think that's me with my LaForza and my 308, but we can let the fans decide.
Yeah, I mean, the Caravan and the Prowler.
You got
both Plymouths.
You got a They're both Plymouth. They're both Plymouth. That's true. I think that's the end of the positives.
Two best products.
Well, not the highest bar you're clearing there.
Come on.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else comes up when you search Plymouth. Oh, pretty much just Oh, what about the Laser RS?
Shit, that would have been the one.
That would have been a good Radwood car. $10,000. You could have had 40 left for your. You could have got an Escalade or something for your haul car.
So that's like a
DSM
Talon Eclipse.
Yeah.
GSM. That's the word. Yeah.
DSM.
Is this what a Turbski?
Yes,
DSM,
it is.
sorry.
Yeah, 4G63 Turbski. Which is, of course, the motor out of the Evo and the the Eclipse GSX and all that stuff.
That would have been a whip too.
Yeah,
I think I probably saw that, but still elected to go with the Prowler because I mean, come on.
I mean, something about this interior is very Funhouse. The way all this is canted up to one direction and everything.
Hold on there.
Yeah. I mean,
is it melted?
Yeah, DSM baby. Diamond Star Motors. Woo! There it is. Mitsubishi Plymouth. Yeah. They also made the Galant. I mean, it was just a bastion.
We'll look forward to that, Greg.
It was just a bastion of quality.
Wait, what did that say about Rivian down there? Go back to that.
They're in the Rivian is in the old DSM factory.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah. Yep.
That's amazing.
Electric vehicle firm Rivian buys former Mitsubishi plant. That's the DSM, baby. Yeah.
Where is that? So it's in California?
Illinois.
Oh, that's right, Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mitch's buddy was an engineer at Rivian.
Really?
And he rolled up in front of his house like before anybody had an R1T. Like in Terre Haute and just pulled up in one of those things, and everybody's fucking head exploded.
I thought you were gonna say he pulled up in an Eagle Talon TSI.
Oh, that would have been even cooler, but no, he had an R1T before, like, I mean, it was like you were just starting to see him, like, journalists reviewing them,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
sweet.
he got one as like a lease from the company. Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, well, let's take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll come back and play some games. Sound good?
Sound good?
Brothers Con Watch Pod. Like, subscribe, yeah. All right. So yeah, we're missing something here, Pat. What do you think we're missing?
Oh, Christ. I mean, a Ferrari shield on the
The front fender?
quarter panel wing fender there, yeah.
I don't think you could get that on the 308. You're missing this reflector right here.
Oh my God. The USA, but is that Euro only, or?
I think this is USA only. See the horrible bumper up here?
Oh, of course, the
Yeah.
impact bumper.
Yep.
Man, yeah, that's gonna be okay.
Yeah. So this one may be kind of a tough one. What are we missing here?
On the Diable.
On the Diable.
Looks oddly slab-sided. Is there something on the?
You're on the right track.
Is there vents? I don't think there's a vent on like the rear quarter. Is there? Is there a 6.0 badge somewhere?
Is that your guess?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll give that to you. There's a 6.0 badge right there.
Ah ha ha!
Diablo
Yeah.
6.0. Nailed it. What about this?
Evo is missing the hood scoop.
The hood scoop. Got it. Nailed it.
The chutzpah.
The chutzpah.
It's got no chutzpah, this thing.
It doesn't have a chutzpah. What about this here F40?
Is there... Is there something above the wheels? The front wheels, like a... There are vents there.
Vents above the front wheels, is that your final guess?
Yeah, that's all I got.
The NACA ducts on the hood.
Oh, of course. God damn it.
Yeah.
I was going to say NACA ducts. And then I saw both the NACA ducts on the side, and I was like, there's plenty of NACA ducts on this fucking thing.
How many do you need? How many could you possibly need?
Yeah.
What about this Forester XT?
Oh, that's got a hood scoop too, doesn't it?
It sure does.
It's an XT.
Yeah, that's why I was very careful to describe it as a Forester XT to you.
You're much better at photoshopping shit than I am too. That's why I would struggle with this game.
Yeah, well,
there'd be like a big shitty smudge. I'm doing it in paint at work.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have access to Photoshop, and Photoshop will pretty much do this for you. You just kind of draw a lasso around it and click remove, and now it does it all automatically, you know?
Paint's getting better at that. They have that Copilot shit that can kind of try to do it, but it's not.
Paint does a decent job too, yeah. I've done some of these with Paint at home. So what about this guy?
Okay. We got a Mark 4 GTI?
I think that's correct. I'm not sure. It's a Mark something GTI. Let's call it that.
Yep, I'll give you that. Oh, I forgot to mute my belch. Mom's gonna be pissed.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. You hear?
Okay, yeah, get rid of that belch. Um.
I'm gonna come.
Christ.
I'll just put that over it.
That'll work.
Very, very large brain.
I gotta stop that. We're gonna get a copyright strike for. We're gonna get demonetized for political advertising again.
It's gonna be fucking black hats knocking on our door in 2 days, dude. What are you talking about demonetized? Going down.
Get the door blown down.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
That's really nice. Oh man, I don't know. Is there a GTI badge missing somewhere?
It's missing this little reflector.
Oh, I got you and your fucking reflectors, dude. That is ridiculous. I should just guess side marker reflectors because they're mandated by law.
Yeah. Mandated by law.
By law.
Except for on this guy.
Oh yeah, but that's a European law, is it? The side markers?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. What about this one?
Oh, the curated M1. Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
It's missing another BMW badge on the other side.
Nailed it. Yeah. In fact, this
Should
was
have two.
this was the one I had in mind when I thought up the game.
They couldn't possibly put two on there.
No.
Ugh, a Model 3.
Yeah.
It's missing a heart. Or a soul.
You know what I don't hear, motherfucker? Heart.
Your cheeseburger's coagulating around in there and shit. Onion rings.
What's
Yeah,
this?
I mean, your gut instinct is to say it's missing a grill, but it doesn't have one.
Right.
That's how it looks.
What's going on up here? What's cooling?
It just has a
What's cooling the engine,
It
pal?
it just has a condom over its nose to add from the factory.
Hopefully to keep you safe from its car aids.
It's car aids.
AIDS.
2 hours.
Now I know this doesn't have a side marker that you can get me with.
Nope.
Got all its door handles. This is like highlights.
Find the difference.
You're goofus. I'm gallant.
No, I'm gallant.
God, dude, I have no fucking idea. I give.
That little vent.
Oh, Christ Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really needs that, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's really understyled without it.
Styling cue.
What about this
Bullshit.
bad boy?
Okay.
All right, V10.
European, so it probably has side marker lights. Is that missing?
I'll give you a hint on this one. It's not side marker lights.
All right. Anything in the hood? This is a V10 Plus. I think all the Plus did was add like 20 horsepower.
I was gonna say I don't know what the difference is, frankly.
It's just a bit more power.
It looks like this is like a +2 model with back seats or something. Just dumpy in the rear.
Yeah, all the new ones, the facelift ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go hood scoops or vents or something. I have no idea.
Now I was careful to describe this one as a V10 to you because
Oh, V10 badge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as I said it, I'm sure you realized it. What about this bad boy? The C6Z.
Can you zoom on that? Does it say?
It says Z06 right here.
Doesn't it say 500 horsepower or 7 liter under that or something?
I believe that's there. It's just
Okay,
kind
so
of a local.
that's not it.
That's not it. No. It does say 505 HP 7.0L though.
Yeah, 505 HT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
You gotta put it on. You gotta put the HP on the outside.
You flaunt it if you got it.
Yeah. And then what you do is you put the teeny tiny little brakes on the back.
You don't need them in the rears.
You don't need them back here.
Hell. They don't need no brakes at all back here.
All those some bitches do is slow you down.
I think what you've omitted from this picture is the parachute sticking off the back.
Shouldn't there be some fucking flames shooting out the back of this son of a bitch?
My God, these are tough.
Yeah.
It looks like a Z06.
It
Looks
is
pretty good to
Z06,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What's missing?
It's missing its little sniffer up front.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh. I got a couple at least.
Yeah, you did okay on that game. This was a hard one.
It's a hard game.
This is not an easy game, and I think you did admirably at it. Now, you want to see something that's would not be described as admirable. How about I try and do this here, grill guessing game. And what do I usually open this with? Microsoft Edge, I think. Yeah. Oh, ooh, so this is a new Bronco.
You goddamn right.
Yep. Okay. So I'm 1 for 1. That's pretty good. I doubt they're all going to be that easy.
Yep.
This looks like a Mustang 5.0. Rolling in my 5.0. Yep. Okay. Fox body, I should have said.
Breeze.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give that to you.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
You see my Photoshop skills there in the middle.
I do see the Photoshop skills here. It looks like I was gonna say it looks like something else was done in the surrounding areas.
No. It's all standard there.
But it looks like it. I'm sure. This photoshopping was done in a drunken stupor somewhere in Stoke-on-Trent. I'm gonna guess. So I'm gonna guess this is English, whatever this is.
Okay.
Damn. I really feel like I'm gonna kick myself when I see this one.
You probably will.
It certainly looks like a Jag. I hate to say Aston Martin because I would like to think that they wouldn't do something this horrible and ugly.
So it's an Aston Martin with a cleft lip up there.
Yeah. An Aston Martin that took a shot in the mouth. Oh man. I'm gonna say this is like a. I don't know. Jaguar XF Sport Brake. Oh, it's a Maserati. What Maserati is this?
Quattroporte.
Is it?
Quattroporte. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. A newish one?
Yeah, like the 04 to
Okay, so like the...
whenever that one was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, these are the newer ones here.
Okay. So we're looking more like this.
There's one. The red one.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. What else we got? Ooh, this is a Mark IV Supra.
There you go.
Yeah.
Back on track.
Back on track, baby. Oh, this is a the Graduate Alpha Spider.
That's right.
Yeah. Sweet.
It is a graduate edition Alpha Spider, actually.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I can get a bonus
In
point
that
for
green
that one.
color.
This looks like a I think it's an S2000, but don't say anything yet. Let me look at it a little more. I mean, it certainly looks like an S2000, but it looks like, yeah, you know, that sort of dolly zoom perspective trick. You know what I mean? Like it's taken really far away with like a telephoto lens. This type.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, this type of. Remember that scene in Jaws? There we go. Like that.
Yeah, there's no Jaws dolly zoom effect on it.
Yeah, it certainly does look like there's a Jaws dolly zoom effect. Well, the other car I'm thinking of is the GT86. But I'm gonna go with.
You can really see its face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the Toyo Baru, not the S2000. Oh, it is an S2000. Fuck.
Oh, I'll let you talk yourself about it, but that was a dick move.
Changed it at the last second. But you know,
going with your gut on that one.
Are these the right headlights?
Well, maybe they're aftermarket. I don't know. That listing was on Cars and Bids.
There we go. Suki's car. Carro Rosita. Okay, so yeah, they look like the right headlights. Interesting. These ones are the aftermarkets, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
With the 3 eyeballs.
Talk myself out of it. Okay, so this is a CTS or a CTS-V, I suppose.
You got her.
Yeah. This is an Oldsmobile Bravada.
Yes, sir.
This is
just cruising through.
This is a Lexus.
We're gonna need you to be somewhat specific on this.
Yeah. It's
because it's obviously a Lexus.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the UX or the RX. I think it's probably the RX. Oh,
you think
GSF.
As I say, you think RX would have a carbon fiber lip splitter there?
To be fair, I didn't see the carbon fiber at all. I was totally focused up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have given it away. Now that you say it, I thought this was the big tall crossover, not a GSF. Interesting.
I would have accepted GSF or what's the really cool looking coupe one?
The RSF or the RC or the LC.
LC. Yeah. So they both have that kind of crazy giant grill.
This is a Dodge Stealth.
You're damn right.
Yep.
And that is it, I think.
Yeah, that is it. Well, okay, so
Yeah,
so I did all right, I suppose.
Breeze through that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to make it too hard.
I appreciate
that. I guess I didn't.
No, you didn't. You made it perfectly reasonable. I actually knew a couple of them somehow.
I think you only missed one.
Did
or
I?
two. You should have had the S2000.
Yeah, I should have had the S2000. I fucked that one up.
Yeah,
I
you missed
choked.
that and the Quattroporte, and that's it.
And the Lexus.
And the Lexus, but you know.
Right.
I mean, it was obviously not an RX.
Would you like to have
with the exterior carbon package?
Would you like to have a chance for redemption at the interior game?
Sure.
All right. What is this bad boy?
I don't think I'm gonna get said redemption. Okay, this is a Bentley.
Yeah.
Is it a? Let's see. How new are we looking here? They put a head unit in it.
Yep. This is not original, believe it or not. This Alpine. Alpine, as Eazy-E would say. Caught him in my car trying to steal an Alpine.
Until I caught him in my car trying to steal an Alpine.
So are we thinking like Turbo R or Arnage?
You're on the right track. Look at that bird's eye. This is bird's eye maple.
That's proper.
Yep.
That's the real stuff.
Yeah, you cut yourself on this. You get a splinter off that bitch.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go Arnage.
This one is an Azure.
Oh, an Azure, which is the 2-seat convertible Arnage.
Yeah, or an Azure, as I would pronounce it, but all the YouTubers always call it Azure.
Azure.
Azure. What about this? You know this one.
Yeah, that's C5 Corvette.
Yeah, but it's actually a C5Z. I don't know if we give you a full point on that one or not. It's got
Yeah, as is noted by the
the racetrack,
checker.
the checkerboard. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
that's what I was hoping you was gonna notice there, but you fucked it up. What about this?
Well, I can see Guinea on the
Don't worry about that.
floor mat over there.
Don't worry about what that says over there.
So this must be a Diablo.
No, it's a Heaney Blow.
It's a Heaney blow.
Yep. Fuck.
I was gonna say. I thought maybe it was a Heaney blow, but I wasn't sure.
What about this?
And that's a GTR.
It's a GTR black, but we'll accept GTR. That's fine. That's fine. Now,
Oh, 35 GTR.
what about this?
Early one. Oh, that's the DSM. Oh, we looked at it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that as soon as I pulled up this image. I was like, God damn it.
I just shot myself in the dick on
Yeah,
that one.
exactly.
I never would have gotten that.
I figured you were going to say Eclipse, so I planned for that. I was going to accept Eclipse. Even though DSM, I guess we'll take.
Cover all bases. They all look the same.
Yep. What about this one?
That's Indy Miata.
Nailed it. La Indy. What about this guy? This is another car that we've discussed on this episode.
Well, it's a Nissan, according to what's printed on the radio down there. So that helps.
That's just who made the tape deck.
2 hours later.
Is it? We talked about it on this episode?
Yep.
Bleep that.
I'm gonna come.
Not a Skyline. Oh. Is it the Purple Dragon? Is
No.
it a...
No, it's a 240. Oh wait, I wrote 200SX, but I meant 240. I don't know why I wrote 200. It's a 240.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
They probably have the same interior. Let's be real.
No, it was pretty similar though.
Well, since you put that, I think I get half point.
You get half point because it does say S13 though, and that's I don't think that's the correct generation title for the 200.
You were all over the place up there.
Yeah. Who knows what to put up there? Who knows what kind of crack you were smoking up there? What about this?
This appears to be a Cadillac XLR.
With this fine sandalwood insert here.
You see that, bud?
It's actually an XLRV, but we'll take it.
Okay.
We'll
The XLR and the XLRV actually had the same interior, unless you opted for the fake plastic carbon package. Which, of course, this gentleman did not. He opted for the
sandalwood.
faux Tow wood.
This has the same start-stop button as my Corvette.
Yeah, and the same infotainment thingy too, right? Look
Yeah.
at the buttons.
It's pretty similar. I don't think it's exactly the same. It's pretty similar.
It looks like the layout maybe a little the
Yeah.
dimensions.
Yeah, the dimensions and the button layout and everything are a little bit different. I think
You could swap that unit one for one.
mine's got all the buttons here on the left. It doesn't have any buttons on the right, I don't think. But it's pretty similar.
Oh,
It's got the
man.
power knob and the scan over here and everything.
Why has no one manual swapped an XLR yet?
XLR.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they make any manuals that go with the North Star?
Are they all North Stars, the XLRs?
Yeah.
Even the V?
Yeah. It's supercharged
Was it
North
a-
Star.
Oh, it was a supercharged North Star?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought at least one of them had a fucking
No, none of
LS-based engine.
no, none of them were Chevy small blocks or
What
all
a,
dual overhead cam.
what a shame.
Yeah.
That thing would have been a legend.
Yeah. I mean, I think all it really needed was the stick shift. Even with the North Star, it would have been cool. It would be a classic if it had a stick shift. Because, you know,
For
people,
sure, yeah.
these later North Stars really aren't as bad as, you know, people...
They sorted them out.
Yeah, exactly. And even the early ones, if you're willing to stud the block, then, I mean, you can make them reliable. Cadillac North Star rear-wheel drive manual transmission options. None. There are none,
None.
pal.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if that was the thing, we should make that our life's mission. If we crack that, dude. Woo!
It's like trying to solve the three-body problem or something. Trying to figure out how to bolt up a T-56 at the North Star.
To a North Star. We did it. At the front page of Jalapnik the next day.
Chevelle with a twin-turbo North Star V8. Whoo, come on back, good Betty.
And a 3-speed behind it.
Yeah. 3 on a tree.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, see, there's your XLRV with the North Star.
I don't.
I mean, this is a Detroit classic right here, with the cherry bomb muffler. I mean, this is a boomer's dream right here.
Cherry bomb muffler. Cherry bomb muffler.
Daddy! Hello, Mom!
Cherry bomb muffler's all right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. it is.
Okay, you want to do the zoom in game real quick? Exhaust,
Sure, then we'll
exhaust
rip-
options.
Rip it up after this one.
Okay, rip it up. What do you got? What's this one?
Oh, it's a Ferrari. For
It's
sure.
It's a Ferrari. I didn't even bother blurring out the badges. But which one is it, pal?
I see a vent just above the badge as well. Is this the back?
No, this is the front.
It is the front.
Yeah,
Okay.
the part with the headlights.
Well, those could be taillights.
I think these are fog lamps anyway.
Okay, so 308 then?
It's actually a 328.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what- that's
They're
kinda-
probably pretty different.
That's
in
what I
that.
was hoping to. It's clearly what I was hoping to
Yeah.
catch you on. The 308, 328 paradigm. What about this guy?
A BMW 2002?
It's a 2002 Tii, but we'll take it.
All right.
Turbocharged. First turbocharged production car, actually.
Oh, they're so cool. Look at those tires.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe that Olds rocket '88 or whatever was the first turbo car. It was an early turbocharged car.
I think TII was the first one.
Was it? Okay. Either way, they were both
Nope.
pretty early. Corvair Monza was turbocharged as well, pretty early.
That's flat. It's Oh God.
Yeah, what the hell is this thing, huh?
I want to say like a Defender, but those headlights look pretty modern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this headlight is modified.
Aftermarket.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Defender with aftermarket headlights.
Yeah, we'll take that. Defender.
Nice.
It's a heritage, so maybe they're original headlights and it's supposed to be an old looking thing. Who knows? What about this? It's a BMW.
Is it now?
Clearly I'm looking for which BMW.
Yeah. Zoom it back out a bit. I feel like I had more of a gut feeling then, unless you're giving something away there.
Nope. I
Uh,
was just trying to fill the screen for the viewer, for the audience.
the E39.
It is an E39.
M5 or
We'll take E39.
just like, okay.
Yeah, we'll take chassis code.
Is it an M5?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an M5. Yep.
Okay.
What about this guy?
I'm thinking like a Prelude or Gen 1 Acura Legend.
You're on the right track.
Let's go. Let's go Prelude. I don't know.
It's an Integra.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah,
I was getting there. I
you're-
should have kept going down the rabbit hole.
You're close. You're getting there for sure. What about this guy?
That's an S2K.
Yeah, the headlight looks familiar now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I already gave that one to you.
I shouldn't have spent shouldn't have spent so much time looking up the headlights earlier.
Yeah, I stared at it for 15 minutes at work today, blaring out that Honda badge.
What about this?
Ugh. This appears to be from the 1970s.
Well, that ain't new. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Somebody melted it at some point.
I doubt you passed any
Maybe
of these on your way home from work tonight.
It melted itself, I assume. Is what happened there.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
I-
so. Once
I
you
mean-
see the car, you'll be certain it melted itself.
My gut feeling is like a Citroen CX or something like that. That'll be my guess. I don't know. I don't know if I go too much further.
It's an
a
SM.
Citroen.
Yeah.
An SM.
Yep. So you're pretty close.
Yeah.
It's not a CX, but you know you weren't.
What is the CX? Look up the CX real
The
quick.
CX is the that's the one that Clarkson made the big tall apartment building out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It never would have been that. Yeah. I don't know my Citroens too well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I do. That one's got enclosed headlamps.
Yeah.
Should have been a getaway that yours had no glass over the.
Yeah. This was this is the one with the Maserati V6.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
coolest one ever.
Yeah, the very cool one, but you know, one that I probably wouldn't want to worry about maintaining. What about this guy?
Is that a Mr. 2?
Yes. Do you know the chassis code?
Oh God, it's the second gen one, the one from the 90s. I
It
don't
is
know
the
chassis
second gen.
code.
We'll give you the full point. You don't know it's SW20 is the chassis code.
SW20.
Yeah, we'll give you the full point on that one though. You got second gen MR2. That's the point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you did very well on that one, Patty.
Yeah, that one was more up my street.
Yeah, I tripped you up with the 308 328 and the and the Integra / Prelude, but other than that, you got them all.
I know we're not doing listings right now, but that last listing I said, since we're ending on an MR2.
Yeah.
Did you see that one? The last one I sent, which was an MR2 land speed record car.
Yes, the Bonneville car. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Only $5,000 on it right now.
We should put a bid on it. It did.
Yeah. Should I log in and place bid real quick? Except for I don't know what I would do with it. It doesn't have a title.
Never mind that. They ain't gonna stop you.
Who's gonna catch you? I mean, they ain't gonna catch you to arrest you. Not unless they can do 211.071 miles per hour. I like
Yeah, just down Quaker Boulevard, pull the chute.
I like that it has these sick pie pants on it.
Oh, you got to.
I mean, this thing screams top speed run. Pack the chute.
I think when you get to Bonneville, they just hand you those pie pan wheels. Pop these on.
Yeah, pop
Fucking
these on.
amateur.
You're gonna want these. Yeah, this thing is freaking sweet.
Is there any video? Oh, wait, go to the picture of the guy next to it on the salt flats.
Right here. This is
Yeah.
one of
Look
the.
at this guy.
What is
This guy fucks.
What does Richard Hammond refer to these? The mystics of the salt flats.
The mystic gurus of the flats.
One of those sort of mystic gurus of the flats.
And it cuts to Jeremy airing up his tires, and it cuts to Richard letting air out of his tires.
Yeah.
I got cold start.
The show. Here we go.
I was gonna say, does it really just have a key ignition? Oh, it does, but it has a fuel cut here. But you guys got a nice lawn.
Oh my God, it's like a putting green.
Yeah.
That's got to be turf.
You think? Let's see where it is. Mission
This
Viejo,
whole thing
California.
Yeah, probably.
Whole thing stinks to high heaven. So this one sold last week. This we've done I think we've talked a couple Ultimas on here before,
Yeah.
but this one is probably the coolest. I mean, it's open topped.
What? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, most of them are hard tops, aren't they?
Yeah, most of them are fixed roof hard tops, and this one has no roof.
None at all.
Yeah, there is no option to put a roof on this thing. It's got a low oil warning right there on the dash, right when you fire it up, just like you want.
Bunch of liberal bullshit.
It's a bunch of liberal bullshit.
Dude, pay no attention to that.
Sold after for $75K. I mean, come on, this thing is awesome.
Oh. And is this, what engine does this one have? Is it
LS7.
an LS7?
Yep.
Oh, 7 liter.
Yep. Just like you see a lot of these with LS7s. It seems to be the most popular choice for these.
That's the one you want.
Yeah, but I suppose you can put any kind of Chevy small block in there, or you could probably configure it however you want. But this Chevy small block
NLT.
Yeah. Let's see if anyone has any other configurations. Yeah, 7.0 V8. This one, 7.0 V8. Nissan Cedric Gran Turismo Ultima, same thing. Yeah, so all the Ultimas have 7-liter V8s, but yeah, I mean, I've never seen one that had no roof
But
before.
is this one naturally aspirated?
Yes.
See, I think that's what you want. Like,
Yeah.
the twin, those other ones are twin turbo. I mean, that's
Were
just
they?
insane. I think.
This one's supercharged, yeah. Then this one's got the crazy, like, old, like, golden age of aeronautics gauges on it.
Yeah, the
Looks like the boiler room on the Titanic.
yeah, like the old ship, old wooden ship dials.
Yeah, I believe Diversity's an old wooden ship.
But I believe Diversity is an old wooden ship that.
Oh, this one's supercharged too, huh?
This one's got a big old whipple sitting right on top.
There are no twin turb skis on any of them, but I'm sure
Nope.
people do that. But
I'm sure they do, yeah. Look at the
Point
exhaust
is-
on this thing.
yeah, it's wild.
Oh, it's got distributed ignition too. That's interesting. Old school. Cool.
I don't know what that means, but sounds rad.
Means it's got a distributor on it. See this? With all the spark plug wires coming off of it?
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
a rotor in there that turns and connects all the ignition points there. Instead of
So
using...
so it's like kind of old school
Yeah,
muscle car
yeah,
shit.
exactly. Instead of modern
Yeah.
modern digital ignition timing and everything, which, you know, the
Yeah.
LS7 certainly came with, but I guess there's solutions for that. Cool.
Well, it's probably easier once you slap the supercharger on there and you have to
Right.
figure out an ECU situation.
Right. Right.
But this one appears to have no forced induction, which I think is the way to go.
Probably.
Because the thing weighs 8 pounds.
Yeah, and it's making 530 horsepower at the wheels. So, you know, you figure.
Yeah.
Probably,
Naturally aspirated. It weighs 2,200 pounds.
Yeah.
The tires are a foot wide.
Yeah, so you
Like,
figure probably 650 horsepower at the crank.
yeah.
I mean, this thing will rip, buddy.
This is the one. Which one of the three sold for the most of the Ultimate?
It's got to be that one, right? Let's see. Oh no, this one sold for the least. The one with the Titanic boiler room sold for 92 grand.
Well,
I want this one though.
that one's got no wing on it either. The boiler room one.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, is this a grocery getter? Where's the wang?
It looks great though without
Yeah.
the wing.
I mean, yeah, these things
It's
are
really
all,
cool.
These things are all awesome, but it's not like it's subtle. Why not have a big bleacher on the back, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I would take the green one too. I don't love that lime green, but
I think it
I guess
fits
it's an
the
Ultimate. Doesn't matter.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it fits the general subtlety of the vehicle. Anyway,
Cause that one would be fun all the time.
yeah,
Anyway,
exactly. Speaking of big wings,
how about a big wing there?
so this thing is twin turbocharged, evidently.
By Hennessy in period. This is a what year is it? 96 GTS. This is the one that was on the cover of all the Road and Tracks and stuff, except that one was yellow. The Venom 1000 that went 220 miles an hour or whatever.
Wow.
But this one has the standard Viper GTS blue with white stripes and the twin turbo kit with the big wing and the standard wheels, which I'd never seen before. This was like one of the Hennessy Venom 1000 Vipers. What happened there?
This just looks like shit from Vibration chipping the paint, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. Where's the turbos at?
Yeah, you.
I
Oh,
mean, I
look at
see all
that.
this plumbing for the turbos. This plumbing going in between the wishbones?
Gotta put it somewhere.
Yeah, I suppose. Isn't that interesting? So they gotta be down here somewhere.
Yeah.
These are wastegates, I guess, right here.
It had a surprising amount of room up front,
Yeah.
which Hennessy wasted no time filling with shit.
Yeah, I'll say. Looks like all this radiator piping and stuff is aftermarket as well.
Yeah.
But no, what's so
Not
special?
anymore. That was a long time ago.
A long time ago, allegedly. This is all allegedly. So what
Yeah,
are we looking at on this one? The baseball seats?
Yeah, baseball interior Audi TT. Have a look at that.
Bunch, bum 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 bunch, bunch, bum 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 bum.
Look at the seats, dude. That's so awesome.
Oh, they got airbags in them? Cool. Is this a factory option?
The baseball seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's got the oh shit handle.
'Cause who would want that? But they were very cool, and this was an original Audi TT. What year is it?
It is a 2001.
01.
It's got the oh shit
Yeah,
handles, which you're probably not going to need because it's only got like 150 horsepower.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They were so cool. Look at the gearbox, the transmission handle, gear shift.
Yeah. It's got like a Spaceball boot on it almost.
So cool.
Yeah. This is a pretty cool car. And for $6,000, I mean, you're not finding much cooler than that for $6,000, other than a La Forza.
$6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have got a La Forza for that.
It's only got 64,000 miles on it too. I mean, the thing's in pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. I mean, yeah, for $6,000, dude. Like that's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not as good to drive as a Miata, but it certainly looks cooler.
Yeah, it's about as powerful. What about
Yeah,
a Chrysler
no.
300M Special?
Oh, 300M.
Yeah. Now this thing is rare. Have you ever seen this before? The 300M Special.
And I had the what's got the side skirts on it?
Yeah, something like that. It's got the Plymouth Prowler motor in it. You're familiar with this based on your...
It's got the Prowler engine.
Yeah, 258 pound-feet
No
of torque.
big deal.
Come on back to me, good buddy. I mean, she's got some nice touches to it. Yeah, you got the plastic rockers, which is a sign of quality. You got these sweet Alpina-esque wheels, and
Oh, those wheels are terrific.
yeah, he's got the McLaren plate cover on there. McLaren of Charlotte.
Nice.
McLaren of
I
Charlotte
love
plate
that.
cover over a Wisconsin plate. America's Dairyland.
It's the 300M guy. He's probably got a 650S back in the garage.
But this is his daily because he's a classy gentleman. I mean, this is just... I just kind of thought this was fun to see on Bring a Trailer.
Oh,
A three.
dude, I remember seeing these when they came out. That I thought that car was so fucking cool.
Yeah, me too. I thought they were cool. And you know, it was
The
sort of
300M was the best of the that whatever that
Dodge Stratus. I drive a Dodge Stratus.
I drive a Dodge Stratus!
yeah, whatever that group of cars was
Whatever
called.
that platform is called.
Yeah, the design ethos.
And the Infinity, or not Infinity, what was it called? The Chrysler Stratus, the Chrysler Sebring, the Plymouth Breeze.
The Breeze.
300M doesn't come up. Let's see. Maybe the 300M had its own. It was a different platform, of course. The Chrysler LHS, the Dodge Intrepid. That's what I was trying to think of.
The Intrepid, yeah.
Yeah, and the
The
Chrysler.
Intrepid was a good one too.
And the Chrysler Concorde. I mean,
Man.
Concorde. They were really stretching with that one.
Bring back the Concord.
Alright. Now, before we finish, how about let's finish up on the 959 with the trash bag over the rear.
And on the 959 Speedster.
Yeah, well, you call it a speedster. I call it. I mean, it looks like, you know, you ever see somebody with their back windows smashed out and they covered it up with a trash bag?
I put a duct tape a tarp onto the back of it.
Yeah. That's what this looks like.
Yeah,
Hey.
but roof down 959 action.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the driving experience is fantastic.
Ugh.
And it'll probably sell for, yeah, like 1.5 million euro is the estimate. Probably due to its...
Master craftsman Karl-Heinz Feistel.
Don't forget about Jürgen Lassig.
Yeah, Jürgen Lassig.
Old Hans-Jürgen Lassig.
Yeah, well, apparently this guy bought a 959, crashed it on the Autobahn,
Hey, what else are you supposed to do?
blew the crotch out of it.
Yeah, it scared the shit out
And,
of racing driver Jürgen Lassig.
Oh no!
He was like, "Oh shit, this car is unsafe on the Autobahn."
It's also so safe.
Yeah, and it looks to be in good shape. It's got this cool interior.
That was standard 959
Really,
interior with the 3 stripe thingies.
Yep.
Yeah.
the white
If you got a
fart detectors.
if you got a comfort model,
Yeah.
I don't think
959.
the Sport had that.
Comfort.
The comfort with,
Yeah.
with a K.
Mitsukai.
Meets the K.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty cool, except for the trash bag convertible thing. I noticed they don't have any pictures with the top up. Top probably doesn't go up, huh?
Yeah, is there a video of the top going up? That would be what I want to see before I paid $2 million for this.
Yeah, I don't think you worry about that. The top don't go up. There is no top.
It's there. Trust me, it's there.
It ain't on the map. Trust me, it's there.
Alright, that's probably a good place to leave it for this week, Patty.
Yeah, we got a big day tomorrow, bud.
We sure do. And you know what? Next week, guys, we'll probably have another episode before then. But next week's Meekum, we'll keep you all up to date on that one. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. And
Yeah, next Friday will be the Meekum preview because I've restricted myself from posting Meekum listings, but we're going to talk about all of them next Friday night before we go see them.
yeah, we'll do that big Meekum preview episode next Friday. But until then,
That's
thank you
right.
so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. I'm Austin.
And I'm Patty. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye. Well, like and subscribe, you old son of a bitch. Come on now.